How good was it to see your captain back on the ice for practice today?
Really good. I know part of us leaving him here was so he can get as much care as we could possibly give him instead of having him on planes and trains and automobiles. So I know he worked really hard, and it was nice to see him on the ice. So hopefully it continued to progress him along, and it's another step in the right direction.
Kadri and Huberdeau have had so much success together this year, but that decision to split them up, it really did seem to bring the best out of a lot of guys. Why did it work, and why was it important to do that?
I don't know why it worked. I think sometimes even guys that have had a ton of chemistry along the way, there comes a time where I think new life, new blood, whatever you want to call it, I think is good for a player. We knew that Connor and Posp had chemistry with Naz from year prior, so that one kind of made sense to us. And then for Jonathan, we tried to think about he's a pass-first guy who's our best shooter on the team. So it seems to have worked right now. I like what they've done, both lines, and hopefully those are trios that will continue to play well for us.
Is that the reason then you put Coronado on his right side?
One of them, but Matt's played really well. So wherever Matt kind of goes, I think he's going to be always in a position that he's going to play a lot. So typically the guys that play the most up front for us are Naz, Jonathan. They're two of the top guys, in Blake and Bax. So he's always going to be with one of those guys somewhere along the line. So he's earned a lot of minutes that he's getting or has gotten over the last little while. I think he's playing very good hockey for us right now, just doing a lot of great things. So he's going to play a lot.
Did you offer to fly all his friends and family out here for a while?
Should,
so it
man,
feels
it's
like
funny.
New York.
It was nice to see. I mean, he was pretty excited to get himself back there and to play in front of all his family and friends. And he got hot, which is great, and hopefully he can continue that here.
I know you said step in the right direction for Michael. Is tomorrow a possibility there?
I don't know. I don't even know if we're there yet. We have to see how he reacts after practice, so we'll kind of go from there.
And what's the latest on Mackenzie?
Mackenzie's day to day. My gut says we see him tomorrow, but we'll see. Have to see how things go.
Other than the production, what's different about Jonathan Huberdeau in his third season as opposed to his first two?
I think this season compared to the first two, I think he's got the weight of the world off his back, where he's come back this year just wanting to help the team win in any way he could. And I think prior years, he felt the only way that he could show people that he was a good player around here was to put numbers up. And I think that kind of weighed him down a lot. And now he is the best I've seen him play for sure. He's making plays, he's scoring goals for us, but he's doing all the other things that I think brings a lot of value to a team, whether that's strong on a puck, winning a board battle, blocking shots, or helping kill penalties for us. I feel like he's free again, and that's probably a big reason why he's having success now.
There must have been stretches in that, like when he didn't play so free, that a coach is trying to figure out how he can protect a guy from all the criticism and the comparisons. Like how do you think he sort of got through that part of it?
I'm guessing it's his support system, his fiance, I would say, his mom and dad, probably the agent, things like that people that a player would trust, that they know they can go to and get honest answers from. Sometimes when you sit with a coach, you've got something in your head, coach has something in his head. You see each other's point, but you don't necessarily connect on everything. So I think it's going back to people that you really trust and know have had your back for a long period of time. So that would be my guess on it.
All season long, you've been telling the guys they've got to get to the net. How much does it help you as a head coach when your top offensive guy is doing that and having success doing that?
We pointed that out quite a while ago. We've actually had a little plot in one of our whiteboards in the room with dots on it as to where Jonathan Huberdeau scored his goals from, and they are all around the net. So it's just I think it's a good lesson for people. Get there and you're going to get rewarded eventually. Whether it goes in off you, you deflect it, you get a rebound, or you're able to score a nice goal like he's doing as well for us. But typically everything comes right around that net, that little circle around it, and that's where all his goals have come from. So I think he's a good role model for a lot of our players in regards to if you want to score, just get there. You have to pay a price to get there, but the bumper, the bruise, it doesn't feel as bad when one goes in the net for you.
What's you've been asked about it a ton, Ryan, but that resiliency, that belief, where does it come from with this group, do you think?
Leadership, I think. You look at the six of them that we've talked about all year long. Those guys really haven't rode any sort of wave. They've been the same every day, good or bad. They challenge teammates the right way. I think they play by example a lot, and I think their attitude and how they've shown their teammates that they believe that the team can be a good one this year has rubbed off on the group. So I would say it's those 6-7 guys. We'll throw Ryan Lomberg in the mix there too.
You may have just answered this question, but this team has 13 games left to lock in a playoff spot. It's going to be a fight to the finish. What have you seen from this team this year that makes you believe you can, A, win the race, B, handle this stretch where wins, losses, and even an overtime point is magnified?
I feel like in certain games, the style that we've played all year long, we've been in a lot of close games, and it just doesn't seem to phase our group. We've had some nights where we've, like the Vancouver game, where we weren't able to finish it off, but I just feel like we're comfortable in those games, and I feel like the team has a really good understanding of how we need to play to have success, and that's the other important thing for me. So when you have goaltending that's giving you a chance to win, when you have a team that understands what their identity or what they have to look like is, and there is a belief that they can play a certain style, then that gives the coaching staff a lot of belief that they'll be able to get the job done as well.
Ovechkin's pretty close to Gretzky's record, and you can probably answer this question now since you're done with Washington, but as a coach, do you actually have to game plan around that guy?
Yeah, power play wise for sure. Absolutely. So you sit in on all the penalty kill meetings. Every team will change their penalty kill a touch for him. You have to, because he's such a great shooter from that sidewall and will soon be the best goal scorer of all time. It's actually impressive to watch. Sometimes as a coach, you watch him sit on the side. He sits on the bench, he hangs his leg over there during the timeouts, and you're actually amazed that even though he gets all the attention, people know he's in that same spot all the time, he's still able to get that shot away. He's just a special player. It's fun to watch.